So with all this talk, if you listen to the media, whether you turn on CNN, MSNBC, whatever, or just read something online, everybody's like, they went nuclear! Oh my God, hide the women and children, quick, is there going to be an explosion? And everybody's acting like this is the biggest deal ever. But go up to anybody on the street, just start a conversation, or talk to your friends or family or whoever you want, and say, look, do you think that in a democratic system or a representative democratic system, that if the Senate or the legislative body has 100 votes, 100 people, that 51 votes should beat 49 votes? People would look at you like you have 8 heads. They would say, where's the question? Of course, 51 is more than 49, therefore it should win. But this is what the media is describing as nuclear. This is what the Democrats are describing as nuclear. Like, oh yeah, we did something really wild and crazy today, man. We're really out there. We're really wacky. 51 votes wins. Why is that wacky? And why is that nuclear? In fact, again, this is how everybody expects the system to work, and it is just for narrow instances. So for ordinary legislation, it's still the 60-vote threshold, and the Republicans can filibuster everything. And ordinary legislation is almost everything that's discussed in the Senate. The only thing it's for is specific appointments, whether it be to circuit courts or whether it be to head the EPA, the FDA, and things like that. So this is hardly something radical, but the way that the media is covering it, the way that the Democrats are talking about it, and the Republicans, they're acting like this is the most outrageous thing ever. John McCain said something so absurd earlier, like, oh, these guys are going to pay a heavy price for what they just did. A heavy price for making 51 votes win in a 100-vote body? A heavy price for a majority winning? Please, that's so stupid. I don't even know how to respond. My brain is frozen from the monumental idiocy of that comment. Now, just to give you more of a backstory here, because it's already started, the right wing is flipping out. Fox News, are you kidding me? They're probably, telling Sean Hannity he's got to stay over, bringing in Karl Rove and Bill Kristol and the rest of them to sit down and talk about how these Democrats are dictators for making 51 votes win. So it's already started, the outrage, and it's going to get worse. But keep in mind, as you're sitting there listening to it, remember this segment, because it is totally and utterly disingenuous. So first, let me read you some quotes from these same right-wingers back in 2005 when the Democrats decided to filibuster one judicial nominee. Now keep in mind, when you look at the overall numbers, the Republicans just filibuster everything. There's only been one person approved. There's so many vacancies on federal courts. There's been one person approved since Obama's been president. Other presidents have 13, 15, this, that. So the Democrats only blocked one. The Republicans blocked everyone. But when the Democrats blocked one, listen to some of these quotes here. Sean Hannity, quote, "I believe it's unconstitutional to filibuster." Gee, I wonder if he's going to say the same thing today. I wonder if he's going to say, oh yeah, I'm on the side of the Democrats, and they should have done the so-called nuclear option, which just makes 51 votes win. And that was during the 2005 edition of Hannity and Colmes. Hannity declared that there, quote, "are 7 specific instances in the Constitution where they call for a supermajority. Thus, he believed it was unconstitutional to filibuster a judicial nominee, what the Republicans have been doing all along, and I haven't seen a single segment on Hannity's show calling out Republicans for blocking something when he bitched under George W. Bush when they blocked his just once." The Wall Street Journal said using the nuclear option is better than letting, quote, "a willful minority deny the president's nominees a vote on the Senate floor." That was an op-ed on the use of the nuclear option in 2005, May 2005. Pat Robertson, quote, "these filibusters have been unconstitutional. And the Senate, I just think the supermajority, I think the majority should say, look, we want an up or down vote." That was in a 2005 interview with NPR that Pat Robertson did. Karl Rove, quote, "we believe that fairness means that nominees deserve an up or down vote." Bill Kristol, quote, Congress's role in approving executive branch nominees is to have an up or down vote." What? Just a simple up or down? 51-49, let's do it. Okay, approve them. No big deal. No big problem here. So when it was George W. Bush and the Democrats blocked once, oh my God, everybody lose your shit and talk about how, we need to go nuclear immediately. But then when the Democrats decide to do the nuclear option, which isn't nuclear at all, all of a sudden now it's them who are dictators and fascists, and how dare you let 51 votes be 49? Don't you know that in a system that makes sense, the people with less votes win?